Hello everyone, my name is Matt Kaiser and this is College Web Media. Today I had the pleasure of interviewing Ori Spado. Ori was a prominent figure in the world of organized crime, known for his unorthodox rise to power and his unique approach to business. Starting off as an insurance salesman in Rome, New York, he eventually moved to California where he became a fixer for some of the biggest names in Hollywood, and eventually getting the title, the mob boss of Hollywood. From his keen sense of business to his charismatic personality, Spado became a force to be reckoned with. His 2020 memoir, The Accidental Gangster, From Insurance Salesman to Hollywood Fixer, details his life from humble beginnings to becoming a titan of industry. It was an absolute pleasure to speak with him, and I hope you enjoyed this interview.
There it is. She says, "Thank you so much. My father has always said the same thing. He has always told me to find something I'm passionate about and what you love and find a way to make money out of it." After speaking with you, I definitely believe that entertainment law would be the right approach for me. Thank you.
Aww.
I wrote back, "Your father is a smart man. This is my entertainment lawyer. He'd be happy to help you." And I sent her his information.
Now, did you ever see yourself becoming a mentor in any aspect or any way in your life? And being a mentor right now, how has it benefited you?
It's made me happy. I'm 78 years old, like I said, so it's given me an opportunity. You want to call it redemption, you can call it redemption. It's my way of giving back. Don't get me wrong, I'm one of the very few individuals that you will see. I take full responsibility for everything I've done in my life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I believe I have no regrets, because I believe that regrets are a negativity. So I don't regret nothing. Could I change things? No, I couldn't, because that was my destiny. It was laid out for me. I lived it. And, am I upset and pissed off at the U.S. attorney and the judge? No, I'm not. Okay, they had a job to do. I believe in law enforcement. We need law enforcement. We should be respecting law enforcement instead of spitting at them and all the other crap that's going on. People want to get what. Imagine this country if we did not have law enforcement. Imagine what our streets would be like. There'd be bars on everybody's window. People would be confined to their homes and be afraid to go out. Is that any way to live? No. So, even in life as gangsters, the people I knew, Sonny Frank Chase, Frank Costello, Carlo Marcello, Meyer Lansky, Jimmy Cacci, we all live by the same thing. They have a job to do. We have a job to do. They catch us, they arrest us. That's it. Simple as that. Nothing mind deteriorating about that, or mind boggling. Okay? That's just the way it is. They're the good guys, we're the bad guys.
One thing you said earlier, and it just clicked with me, you said that Hollywood loves to glorize these characters, these real life people, these gangsters that you knew, that you grew up with. And Hollywood loves to make a good gangster film. And with your book been out and they're wanting to make a movie out of it right now too, how do you feel Hollywood portrays gangsters in cinema? Is it accurate? Is it very embellishing? And if it is embellishing, how do you want them to do your film, your story accurately?
Well, here's the thing, all right, I wrote the book. It's not how I want them to write it. It's not up to me. That's up to the writer. And the writer is George Gallo. We just had a Zoom call with my son and Sean Robbins, who are two producers on the project. along with George Gallo, and George explained the way he's seen it. He's read the book a couple of times. He's going to read it again. He's exerting things. He's formulating the idea. And this is a totally different mob story we ever saw. There's a love story in here. Okay, you got he does make me and portrays me as who and what I did, as a gentleman, okay, as a man that was happy getting away with certain crimes and things like that there, okay. But there's also, if you read my book, you know, there's, I've had a lot of women in my lifetime, and there's a love story in there, and it's going to take George probably between 6-10 weeks to write the script. And then we go from there. Who do we have in mind? We got a lot of actors. It's all going to depend once that script is written. Okay, everybody asks me, when's your movie coming out? People don't understand, it takes a long time. Okay? I have a very good team around me. I'm very blessed. Sean Robbins did Mortal Kombat, a slew of other movies. My son, this would be his first. George Gallo has done, written over 100 scripts. He's got over 25 film credits or something like that. And so we got a great team, and we got another Zoom called Thursday with another producer and lawyer who will be the lawyer for all the contracts and stuff going forward. We have investors already interested. They want to put up money. I got a Zoom call Thursday on that too. I better check that because I think my son's scheduled to at the same time. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so, you know, is it going to happen? Yes, it's going to happen. George Gallo said it's happening. It'll happen.
That's exciting.
You know, so once that script is right, then we'll go after the actor, and the name came out today. And I know. You know, George was talking about Cary Grant, somebody was similar. I showed them a picture of me when I was in the Army, and I said, well, yeah, this guy's the best. I said, there's nobody better looking than that guy. And it happens to be me. That's me when I was 18 years old on the beach at Waikiki.
Gonna use that picture for the casting call, huh?
Yeah.
When Ori and Matt return, Ori gives his advice on what you need to succeed. Purchase Ori's book, The Accidental Gangster, on his website, theaccidentalgangster.com.
Whether you're deciding on a major, wondering how to network effectively, or planning your career, College Web Mentor offers a range of tools and services to help you succeed.
As we wrap up our interview here, in 3 words, can you give college students your advice on being successful in 3 words? What would those words be? In any career path that they're trying to choose.
Have a passion and love for what you're doing. That's more than 3 words. Passion, love.
Those are the keys.
Those are the keys. You gotta have a passion and love of what you're doing.
Do you have any other advice you would want to bestow on college students today, either trying to get into business, in the insurance game, or in the entertainment industry?
The entertainment industry is a very lucrative industry. There's, you know, when you go to the movie, you watch a movie, and you watch all the credits. Here in Los Angeles, we sit down out of respect to watch all the credits. And there's hundreds of names listed, hundreds of different jobs. A movie is not made by one person. It's a creative process. My dear friend John Daly taught me this. John Daly is the guy who did Platoon, Hoosiers, only independent producer ever win back-to-back Best Picture of the Year. And John and I were like this here. I miss him dearly. And it's a creative process. It takes hundreds of people to make a movie. You know, it begins with one, but it multiplies. And as you can see, our team is building. But we're building it with good people, like-minded people who we're looking to make a film that be a good film. Okay, we're not looking to make a film just for the money. Okay, as most films are. You may just, you know, it's $1 to people. Okay, we want to give the people and the audience something to go to the movie theater, and that they could laugh, they could cry, and all the emotions that come along. And you could only get those emotions when you're sitting in the movie theater watching. And I think it's a wonderful experience. So, you know, it's not going to be a $3 million budget film. It's going to be 25 to 35, something like that.
And what advice would you give college students who are looking for a career in sales or insurance? Any kind of wisdom or knowledge you want to bestow on them with all your years?
No matter what you do in sales, okay, it could be car sale, right? Car sale. If I went out and I sold today, I'd start knocking on doors, talking to everybody I could. Nobody would go by me without me talking to them, getting a name, getting a phone number, all right? And I want to be able to make a presentation. But, you know, don't have no fear. People are not going to kill you for talking to them. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of no's, and that's good. And remember something, and more no's you get, the closer you are to a yes. And it's the yeses that put the money in your pocket, not the no's. But you gotta come to those no's. And don't be afraid, you're going to have obstacles in your way. You know, a lot of people get an obstacle, they lay down and cry and die. No, you gotta overcome those obstacles. They're put there for you to become better. So just keep overcoming them and have a powerful mind, positive mind. And remember, what the mind can't conceive and believe you can achieve. And do the right thing because it's the right thing to do.
Perfectly said. Ori, thank you so much for your time. This was a fantastic interview.
I hope so, Matthew. I hope young people learn something from it. If anybody needs me, anybody's got questions, they can write to me at the Accidental Gangster Gmail. I try to get back to everybody.